Wow. Hey, everybody. We couldn't get tickets to Black Panther, so we're at home making electronics. Maybe next weekend we'll get tickets ahead of time. It's me, Lady Ada. With me over there, which you can't see, is Mr. Lady Ada.
I'm hiding.
But he's there. He's there in voice only. But we're going to interrogate him about some 15-year-old blog post he made.
Yes.
He can't wait. 13-year-old blog post.
Yes.
Okay, so what's up for today? We had some exciting adventures, and we're gonna work on this robot a little bit.
Yeah, that's the graphic.
This is the graphic. It's a little Adabot head, and this represents our robot building adventures.
Yeah.
You like robots, and I don't. So.
Well, I like.
But I will.
I like the potential of robots.
Yeah. So, what I was working on this weekend was, well, we actually changed some ideas about what our robot would do, but we kind of we were going in two directions, which is the way engineers have to go, right? You have to plan out.
Technically three. We're going to release some stuff in stages, but yeah, we rearranged our
we rearranged our lives a bit. So, we had this idea of like, okay, maybe we'd make this little robot rover. And be a line following robot, and we had in the store and in a previous Ada box we have released a robot that was remote control that used like our little 3-layer round robot chassis, which is a really great chassis.
Yeah, you want to go to the overhead? Because I want to test the overhead anyway.
Yeah, sure. Let's go to the overhead. So this is previous chassis, and it's got these big TT motors, and then we got the DC motor, the little DC motor. What? Oh, what? Jeez.
Yeah,
okay, well, it wasn't.
But I have a solution.
It's okay.
Just hang out.
We're hanging. Everything's fine.
Yeah. We don't know why it's happening.
Well, but we'll figure it out because we're engineers.
Yeah. Let's see if I got it. Come on. You can do it.
You can do it. You can do it, Wirecast. You can do it. Go, 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 go. There's 8 of me.
Yeah. Let's see what happened here.
Yeah.
No.
That's cool. I'm a black monolith.
Yeah. Nah, I lost it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Do you have to start over?
I don't know.
Oh, whatever.
It doesn't want to cooperate.
Yeah?
Anyways.
Okay.
I think we're okay now.
Okay. We're back. Well, I'll just hold it up.
Yeah,
Or no, overhead.
Alright. I gotta work around again.
Okay. So, so we've got these rounded robots. And we were sort of thinking, maybe we'd have like a circuit playground type thing. What? Cursed. Do you want to not use the overhead? We'll figure it out.
Nouns.
Yeah? Do you want to take this computer, smash it with a hammer?
Yeah.
Okay. That's one solution. I think it'd be cool if we just said, look, we're going to just have the black blob video stream.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Hold on now here. Yeah, this one is unrecoverable. Before I was able to get stuff going.
Yeah?
Yeah, it came back, but like...
It's mysterious.
Yeah, it's mysterious. Okay.
Maybe if I move too fast?
No. I
Okay.
don't think that's it.
See, this is the thing. You do robots and you get cursed. I'm telling you, robots are a curse.
Yeah, alright, just keep going.
Upon humanity. Okay. So we got this like rounded robot idea, and we're like, well, maybe we'll make like a round like mouse robot, and we got circuit playground, and we're like, we'll fit it on top somehow, and maybe it'll bolt in. And we were actually chatting with some folks from MakeCode, and we were saying like, hey, we'd like to do a robot. Maybe we'll have it be MakeCode compatible. It'll be kind of like this, and maybe this will be attached on top somehow. And they said, oh, one thing just to watch for. Well, one thing to watch for is if we could make it so that we don't need to have an expensive remote control, because previous robots we've done, we've had like a Bluetooth module, and then you'd use like your phone or your tablet, but that requires you to own a phone or tablet, or to borrow your parents' phone or tablet. So maybe having a way to control something remotely, remote control, RC, but without using Bluetooth. And so we thought about this a little bit, and we're like, well, you know, there's the cheap 27 megahertz dongles, but, you know, once you get into RF, there's like FCC certifications, and like there's power limits and additional hardware. And then, you know, we thought, well, you know, there's that infrared receiver on the Circuit Playground Express that could act as a good remote control receiver if you're using, you know, like a plain infrared remote. Let me grab one. You know, you could use your everyday, this, you know, remote control has like up, down, left, right buttons and okay. I mean, you could use this to control your robot. The only thing is, of course, everybody's remote control is a little bit different. We have a remote control that we offer, but it's like not, it's inexpensive, but it's not like very detailed. Like it kind of has like numbers and it's like forward, back, you know, play, pause. But I also kind of like the idea of like you could have like a much more like comfortable remote control. And that's when the weekend hit, and we were like kind of thinking about like, how do we do this? Because it's not that you want people to use one of these remote controls. You want people to be able to control a robot from anything. Like you want a universal interface, and Bluetooth is kind of close to that, but Bluetooth doesn't exist for like desktop machines often don't have Bluetooth, and some old phones and, you know, tablets don't have Bluetooth. Laptops usually do these days. Chromebooks do, but then like in Linux it gets really messy sometimes to control Bluetooth. So we had the weekend available, and so we were like, well, you know, we're interested in like robotics for people. Let's go to the Lego store. So there's actually a Lego store in New York, and we went there to take a look at what robots they had available. Turns out they actually don't have really any robots at the Lego store. They have like a really cool art. But one odd thing that they did have, even though they didn't have the things that this goes with, they had this really cool remote control, which maybe I can show on the overhead.
I think the overhead might be one of the sources.
Oh yeah? Is this the problem?
I'm not sure.
Okay, well I'll just hold it up. And you know what? I can show it on the computer. Can I go to the computer?
Yeah, go to the computer.
All right, start computer.
Let's try that out. I gotta start eliminating more components. There, let's see how this goes.
All right, so let's see. Okay, it's not this one, but this is kind of similar. Let's see if they have the other one.
No.
No, that also broke?
Yeah.
Weird. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just hold it up.
Orange, yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
It can't deal with multiple sources.
Not anymore. Feels like one thing.
Okay. We'll figure out. So, yeah, this is, I guess there's this thing called power functions, which is a way for Lego to allow you to add like motion and control. It's not like a full NXT like big robotics thing. It's a kind of a lower cost like automation, and they designed it in 2008. It's been around a long time, and this is the remote control. So it's got these two knobs, and as you see, when I move the knobs, this little green LED lights up, and also, you can barely tell. Now this has an IR filter, but there's infrared that comes out of here as well, and there's two knobs and two buttons, and it's kind of like, it's a kind of joysticky like. So we thought like this, you know, and it's inexpensive, it's $12. So this could be a nice remote control for the robot. Like, sure, you can use this, you know, remote you have at home, but this is like kind of a nice standard. It's always going to be the same. Lego's available in like every known country. Two buttons, two thingies, and then you can have an address select, and you can attach it to your Lego as well. It's Lego compatible. So that's interesting. And then what we're also thinking about this, we're like, okay, well, let's say you don't want to even buy one of these Lego remotes Phil wrote an article back in 2004.
Yeah, but we can't see because.
Well, I can show
you
my screen.
You can find. Oh man, what do we become?
I can show this image on my screen.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, this is silly.
How do I do this?
I mean, yeah.
That's fine. You can see it.
Yeah, my 14-year-old article.
Philip Turan. This is an iPod, and connected to the headphone jack is this, like, you just soldered an infrared LED to a headphone connector, and you plug it in, and then you play audio clips. And the audio clips are basically just like the square wave that you would use to emit the IR, right? Like when the sine wave or square wave goes high, that emits more current, and like the light turns on, and when it's DC, 0 volts, no light is emitted. And by structuring your audio file, you can send infrared data to like most devices. So I ordered up. You can buy these, like, they're like super low cost. Like, you can, of course, you need to have a headphone jack. So modern iPhones, you can't use them, but you can use the little headphone adapter. But they're only like $1 or $2. So that could be a way to allow people who have phones, we can make a little app or a website that when you touch buttons on the screen, it plays that audio file and emits the audio over IR. Now, IR is usually 38 kilohertz. That's the receiver we have on the Circuit Playground Express is 38 kilohertz. But you can kind of get away with less. So even though it's supposed to be 38 kilohertz, I think you could probably do it at like 20 kilohertz. It'll probably be good enough to pass this filter, but we'll find out.
I'm willing to end the stream early to do a couple tests because I'm here doing this.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
Yeah, but we can do another test.
Yeah, we'll do another test. So the next thing I'm doing is I'm going to order or manufacture basically this filled contraption, hook it up to a computer or a tablet, and then play little audio files that emit infrared, and then see if I can receive it. And if so, we'll be able to just have that be the universal remote control for the little robot. If you want to go super nice, get one of these. If you have a remote control in the house, use one of those. And if you want to use, our custom app, you can just plug in one of these $2 dongles into your iPod version 1 and play an MP3 file. So that's our next. That's what we talked about this weekend. Okay. It's low-cost remote control for robots.
We might be back in a couple minutes to do some testing, so deal with it.
Or not.
Okay, here we go. Bye.
Good night.